Here is my new aquaponics. What you see here is the big trough where there are fishes swimming around in there. There's 2 carp and 1 tilapia, a few little, well, bigger than fingerling goldfish, and a whole bunch of mosquito fish. And at the bottom there you see some lava rocks that's going to go into this big growing bed. That's a siphon that goes into the hole on the side of this thing, and then it's going to shoot right out into this water. When you see this other trough, you might say, what's that really all about? If I can get down in here, you can kind of see that there's 2 valves, and they're just open holes between each other, and it kind of makes a vacuum, and the water goes in between these 2 tanks, and then goes down into that tank, and then down into this tank, and you can see the water that's spraying off that. That's just a aerator with a pretty nice sized pump under there. And you can see over here there is a big pump inside this orange bucket, and inside the bucket is a bunch of carbon balls, and they're being held down by a rock. Inside there is that pump, and it's pushing the water up through those carbon, cleaning them and putting them right out into the water. And these are a bunch of plants, and I'm not sure if I have to trim them in order for them to stand back up, but those are just for looks. And inside of the water there's some great big rocks which you can't see, and a metal bench kind of where the fish can hide if they don't feel very safe. But over here at this other trough, basically what you've got is the circle right inside here. Oh, I'm going to have to go around because of the way that the sun is. So I'll just give you a little tour of, this is just that great big siphon, and on top, not this thing, this could go inside the other, but inside here I'm going to fill with rocks, and it will siphon the water up to the top and then drain it back down. And all those lava rocks are what actually go inside of here. We haven't got this hooked up. This was kind of a side thing. This was initially just a pond, and it clarified itself mostly through this tub. You see down in here there's a big round basket, and inside there is a whole bunch of carbon balls, probably 5 or 6 packets or bags, full bags of maybe 12-inch by 12-inch full of carbon balls, netted bags. And the water is forced through there with that pump down to the bottom, and it goes up through these carbon, and it goes through all the roots of these plants, and then it goes back out, and it keeps this water clear. Right here is our electric power, and that's no good, but we have to have the electrician come over and hook that all up. We'll probably hook it up to the side of our house, bury it underground, and bring it over here. But that is my new aquaponics system. I'm going to go up and get some food, and probably I'm going to stock it with about 25, maybe more, tilapia. But J.O. wants a catfish, and they say it's good to have 1 predator in there, so maybe a largemouth bass, but I'll figure that all out. We haven't got there yet. Happy aquaponics!